Good morning, sunshines. Yes, it's morning again. I'm out here in the morning. It's late morning, but I made it out here. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started and get back over in the new garden area again. I have so many decisions to make about that space. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these two hydrangeas. These two hydrangeas have done me so well this season in flanking my shed here, and so they need to get in the ground. I knew that they were going to only be here for the summer season, and so I already had plans to put them in the ground somewhere. Didn't know where, but now I know where they're gonna go. One thing about these two hydrangeas is that they like the shade. Even though they're under here, they get a ton of shade. Even when they get like too much sun, like just not even a lot of sun, in my opinion, they wilt, and I always have to come and add additional water. And because of the size pot that they're in, they're definitely going to need to get in the ground or in a larger pot. These hydrangeas, I believe they get 5 feet tall, 5 feet wide. We'll double check the tag when I get them over in the area. I got to make another decision to whether or not I want to put that bench back in that section. If you watch my video about making sure you create your garden space the way you like it, one thing I like is to have seeding in every area of my garden. So in different spaces, I have different seeding. I'll try to remember to put that video in the comments so you can watch that video. So I'm debating whether or not I want the bench over there. The other thing is that I incorporated in this project, my vision was my willow trees. I'm not sure if the willow trees are going to go back over there, but I don't have another spot for the willow trees, so I'm tempted just to put them there. They have been over there this entire time, and they were doing okay, but then, as you all saw in the other video, I'm like, what's happened to my willows? And so I moved them over to the hill garden where there's more sun, because I was like, maybe they're not getting enough sun, but I'm not sure. I think they've been over there for about 3 days, and they're doing fine. So the thing about the willow trees is I believe they get 10 feet high. And so in that space, I do want height. And so they would be perfect for that space, but I'm just not sure if they need more sun. So I think today, I don't think I'm going to plant them up. I think I'm going to just wait a couple more days, but I'm going to leave space for them or something else, because I do need something with height in that space. So let me grab these two hydrangeas and we'll go over to that new space. Okay, so here we are back in the space. And so the idea was going to be to have the willow tree, hydrangea, the bench, or actually, I'm wrong. I wanted to do the bench, and then I wanted to put the willow trees beside the bench, and then over here I should move this over a hydrangea, and then over there a hydrangea. That was the idea. I'm thinking this through with you all. Thank you for your patience. So this is did I leave the tag? I left the tag in one of them. I may have the tag here. So here we go. This is a Nico blue hydrangea. And these are the color flowers I get. I don't get those blue flowers, but I'm fine with these color flowers. Look who decides to be in an area he's not supposed to be in. Go out, 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 out. Good boy. Okay, you guys. So back to the specs on the hydrangea. It gets 5 feet tall, yep, and 5 feet wide, this hydrangea. And so I think it would take up this space. The other thing that I'm going to put over here in this space to break up the hydrangeas, because I have those bloom struck hydrangeas right there. I'm like getting tongue twisted. Those bloom struck hydrangeas right there that are going to grow up around this. Oh, they just look so pretty to me. So I was going to put a wild Wigelia here. And the specs on this, I have a Wigelia on the other side and I adore it. These flowers are so pretty. Minor black Wigelia. That's what that is. And this gets 6 to 10 feet high, 6 to 10 feet wide. And so to break up the whole hydrangeas, situation, I'm going to stick that Wigelia there. So the Wigelia will go there. I wanted to put the Dappled Willow Tree there. No, not there. I want to put this hydrangea here. Yep, there we go. Dappled Willow Tree, bench, Dappled Willow Tree, and hydrangea. And then I will be able to like underplant like the tree around the bench and still like have space to walk, even though this is going to grow pretty big. I'll probably push them back some actually. So we will see. But once again, I'm going to give it a moment to decide what I want to do with those Dappled Willow trees. So the other day I came out because something's digging in this area. I don't know if it's a dog. I don't think so. But they pulled, the day after I planted this up, they pulled this whole hydrangea out. So that's why I have the bricks around it. So they couldn't pull it out again. They didn't bother anything else. But then I noticed today just now, why are these blooms over there? So what is it bothering it? The other thing I did was I cut back those hibiscus because they were done blooming for the season. And so because I transplanted them, I wanted them to focus on their root structure, like developing their roots and everything like that. And I went ahead and cut them back because they were done blooming. They look wilty, but I think they're going to be fine. They bloom on new, remember, hibiscus grow, sorry about my shadow, hibiscus grow on new wood. And so each year it shoots out new wood. So I believe this will be fine. You see there's some sun over here right now, but look what else came to bloom. So pretty. So I really love this. What else? I've been thinking about this space too, and including over there, what I want to also add is some like evergreen, like some type of, probably in this space right here, some type of dark green shrub that doesn't get too tall, that, so those are the additions. So as you all can see, it's morning. I don't know what time it is, but that area is getting some sun. The other thing is that this those sunflowers block a little bit of the sun, but those are annual, so they will be coming down. So I'm gonna grab that bench and put the bench over here for now and see what I think, because maybe I will put the hydrangeas directly beside the bench, and then if I don't put the Dappled Willow trees beside the bench, I can always find some type of evergreen. I think the reason I wanted the evergreen beside the bench and not the hydrangeas because I have that apple tree right there. So I didn't want two trees growing beside each other. Y'all, I'm really working this out with y'all. Thank y'all for being here. But so that sun's gonna shift, and then there will be sun over here. But once again, I'm gonna hold off on those Dappled Willow trees, and it just seems like I can't find anyone that knows something about them. I'm gonna wait till I go to my garden center to talk to the gentleman that works there that just knows a lot about trees. The other thing I almost forgot, some of these plants, maybe not these low plants, we'll see. Y'all, do y'all see the death happening of this lady's mantle? Like, where am I going wrong with this lady's mantle? I have some that are perfectly fine. This spirea is bouncing back. It has some little new growth. I'm gonna just leave it here. And then we have that rhododendron. They are both low growing, so they might be able to get added to this spot eventually as well. Let me grab that bench and get to planting. It's just me today. And so even with this bench here, now that I'm looking at it, there is still plenty of space. And yeah, the bench really helps. I think I'm going to push it back a little, although I still have a lot of walkway space. I think. Yeah. And so I can still put a tall structure right here. Even if I move this hydrangea up and over, I still have all this space. So I can still put some type of structure here. I just think the tall structure would look good by the bench. And then I have all this space here. I can put something tall here. Oh, I really wish those dappled willow trees, I feel like just putting them here. They survived this whole time. And then if they start looking bad, really bad, I can pull them out because I really don't have anywhere else in the landscape to put them. Because the height, we might just be putting those in too. And then we have this hydrangea. And then we have our Weigelia. And I'm leaving plenty of space between these so that they can grow. But not only that, I can interplant other plants as well. But I think that Weigelia helps break up. I'm going to go grab, after I do this, fix this a little. It may have to just stay down. I'm going to go grab those willow trees. I just have to see it all. I just have to see it all together. Do y'all see the vision? Do y'all see? Maybe I won't put them in the ground. Maybe I'll just put the pots back over here. I don't know. Do y'all see it though? Do you? Oh my gosh, I think that's just so pretty. And what I was thinking, hydrangea, dappled willow tree, bench. I'm going to adjust that bench. Dappled willow tree, hydrangea, Weigelia. The sun is over there. It's making its way over here. The other thing is these dappled willow trees, when they were getting a lot of sun in the heat of the summer, they were also burning. So I'm a bit confused. It could just be dieback season. I don't know. Let me get the other ones in the ground. Thank y'all for y'all patience. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get this Weigelia in the ground and plant tone. The other thing I was thinking about the dappled willow trees as I dig my shovel and get to work is that the watering, the inconsistent watering could be a problem. We haven't had rain and I've been hand watering. And so that could be a part of the issue with them as well. I think the tag says that they really like water. So, of course, with most plants, the first 2 years or the first year you get them, whatever, the tag always usually tells you to give them extra water, but that could be the problem too. That looks so good to me. I love it. That looks so good. I'm going to get these watered in. Of course, I bury the tag. They look so good in the ground. Like, they look so good. And look at the trees. I think today I'm just going to leave the trees out and water these ones in and enjoy. They already have like new buds and everything anyways. But that's going to look good. That's good. So this is what the space is looking at. Like, we got our hydrangea in, and we got this in. Why did I just lose that name that fast? Wigelia. I think that, did we say that one was called the Black Mirror? The tag is on there. Yes, Black Mirror, Wigelia. So this space is done. This is like my favorite spot right here with the hydrangeas. I'm going to give them another dose of water too, since I just put all these in the ground. This is like these pink hydrangeas. I'm just envisioning them coming up and over this this door. And the other thing that I was thinking, like, now that I cut back those hibiscus, maybe not this year, but it gives me an opportunity in the fall to underplant with like maybe some fall mums or something like that. So that's something I can just keep in mind. And so this space looks very good. I have so many other plants to get in the ground, including now repotting those plants containers in front of my shed. So I already have something to go in these, so stay tuned. We'll be back to get that planted in the ground, but I'm liking what's happening over here. So per usual, I'm gonna get these watered in. Thank you so much for following me on this journey. Thank you for tuning in here at PoweFolk Living. As always, be blessed. Bye.